Hey, Shalom Akim. Welcome to GMS Gals on the Streets. Want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, whom I worship. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word in sincerity and in truth, and who rule well and are still doing the work out there on the streets, on the highways and byways, all the way to the time of the end. Salutations to all the Akim throughout the world in GMS who are doing the work all the way up to the end. All right. I'm Elder Sakaran of the GMS New York camp, and just ran across this article on RT, and it's about the U.S. testing out one of their newer ICBM missiles. All right, they launched. This article came out today, and they launched it, I believe it was yesterday, if I'm correct. So I'm going to read the article and bring out a scripture. It's going to be, quick. So yeah, the title of the article is First Fire of 2018. U.S. And why are they doing this? Why are they testing out their missiles? It's because we're living in the time of the end, in the time of war. We're living during a time of war, not peace. All right. So a time when the mighty men of the armies of all nations are preparing for a great battle. Okay, because the last battle definitely is going to be a nuclear battle. All right. Nuclear warfare, nuclear arms will be used. Okay. It says first fire of 2018. U.S. Air Force tests Minutemen III ICBM, which ICBM means intercontinental ballistic missile, in California. And there's a video.
Item 128, missile suspension released. Item 129, launcher closure open. Item 130, first stage ignition to missile. Item 133, roll maneuver number 2 complete.
So yeah, so you hear Esau in the background, yeah, clapping. They're happy and shit. Little do they know, these weapons will be used against them to destroy them. All right, to destroy Babylon the Great, America's Babylon the Great, as prophesied in the Bible. And they're clapping, and don't you know? Look, all nations, all right, will have nuclear missile capability. And the nations are going to use, Russia, the EU nations, which are the 10 horns, all right, the 10 kings in the prophecy in Revelation, the 17th chapter, that shall burn the whore. How they're gonna burn the whore with these missiles, with these weapons, man. Okay, so I don't know why these people are all happy and yelling out, yeah, and all that. Because in that day, you're not going to be pompous and proud, all right? You're going to be sad, okay? In the scriptures, it says that men, the mighty men, all right, strong men, the mighty men, right, are going to be like women in that day, especially when they hear that those missiles are on their way, okay? 200 million missiles, to be exact, will rain upon Babylon the Great. So the name of this title is First Fire of 2018, U.S. Air Force tests Minutemen III ICBM in California. I'll show you the video. I'm going to read a little bit into it and bring out a scripture. And, don't forget, Akim, to subscribe and hit the bell so that whenever I put up a video, you'll know that I put up a video, and you can check it out and you can make your comments or add to it, okay? It says the U.S. Air Force has launched the Minuteman III Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, ICBM for short, in California. The test became the first one this year and was aimed at checking the readiness, effectiveness, and accuracy of the system. The launch of the unarmed missile took unarmed meaning it did not have a nuclear warhead on it. All right. It says the launch of the unarmed missile took place at Vandenberg Air Force Base at 5:26 a.m. local time on Wednesday, and was successful, according to a statement from the Air Force Global Strike Command. So I have a quick scripture to go with this real quick. I'm going to read 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, and the 1st verse, down to about the 13th verse. All right. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon. Who's Babylon? America. And Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up. America is also Egypt. America is also all these nations, man. Okay. Spiritually. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. And that's why the Lord has his prophets out there prophesying the end of Babylon the Great, the end of America. Okay? And the Lord always sent out his prophets before a great kingdom was destroyed. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children. Because cloths of sack and hair was people that were mourning. They'll put this on if they were sorrowful or mourning the death of someone in their loved ones or something like that. They will also, this was done in the ancient world. This is an ancient world custom. They will also throw ashes and dust upon their head, upon their face, their beard. All right. It says, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? Right, that sword is the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, the nuclear ICBM missiles that are going to be shot at America. And it says, and who may turn it back? No one's going to. Once they're shot, they're going to hit their intended targets. And the angels are going to be guiding them as well, okay? To make sure they hit their targets, all right? It said a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? No, the answer is nobody. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? No one will quench that fire. All right? That's why in Revelation, the 18th chapter, it talks about the nations beholding Babylon the Great, America, burning, all right, with fire, and they beheld it from afar off, from far away, okay? And no one's going to quench that fire, all right? It's going to be burning for a very long time. And America will be a memorial, all right, in the kingdom of heaven. America, no one's going to dwell here, but desert creatures after after that long period of time. Desert creatures will live here, okay? It says, plagues are sent unto you. The plagues are talking about the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles, man, nuclear missiles. and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble, when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Yeah, the arrows are the thermonuclear missiles. The strong archers are the other nations, Russia, the European nation, the EU nations. All right, and and all nations that have the thermonuclear weapon capabilities, China, North Korea, all right, so on and so forth. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Those are the archers. The mighty Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So this is going to be done of the Lord, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, of the Most High, okay? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? And these missiles are they're gonna pretty much turn everything into powder, okay? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea, and once they hit their target, ground zero, is going to cause earthquakes, right? And the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the ways of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand, talking about the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. Right, they're going to hit their intended targets when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And the ends of the world is over here in America. All right, they're coming from the east to the west. Now, you brothers, this is starting quick. I'm on the plantation, on the clock. So, you brothers, you could build on this. This is just like a quick hit, real quick, So, Lord be with me. I could also build up upon this, when I'm not at work. All right. So with that, I'm gonna sign off. This has been Elder Soccer Run, GMS Gauss on the streets. Signing off. Shalom.
Yes,